Let's go. Come on, something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League, the AAA World Series, Games 3 and 4 between the Crystal Tokyo Moon Kingdom and the Pawtucket Prowlers. My name is Weaver for Prez. Tonight, I'll be your play-by-play commentator, and I'm joined in the booth on color commentary by Dwayne, one of the co-commissioners of the league. What's up, Dwayne? We're here back again, 2 AAA nights in a row. It was quite the fireworks show from one team last night. We'll see what happens tonight, though, right?
Yeah, feeling good. Good to be back in the booth. Like you said, games 3 and 4. The fireworks really did show last night. There was home runs all across the board from the Prowlers. And going into tonight, you'd expect some more, but we'll see how it plays out. Moon Kingdom's got their back against the wall, needing a win tonight to stay alive.
Yeah, like you said, back against the wall. And we're playing 2 games tonight. Corruptionz up 2-0 in the series. He could be crowned the Season 9 AAA champion tonight. If he plays like he did last night, I'd say he's got it in the bag. He was crushing almost every mistake we saw over the plate. The pitching really was kind of one-sided in favor of the Prowlers. But Pizza Volcano, the Long Ballo Award winner in the AAA Season 9 for a reason. They can mash with the best of them. And I would think if Pizza can just clean up a few of the pitching mistakes, we could have a series on our hands.
Yeah, indeed. They can jump back into any ball game as long as the score remains remotely in the ballpark, you would think. So pitching is going to be the name of the tune for Pizza going into everything tonight. I think it's just going to be big to stay clean and stay off the middle of the plate. Corruptionz was absolutely annihilating everything that came across that middle portion, like you said. So I'm eager to see how it turns out. This is our second ever AAA World Series. So, Corruptionz looking to clinch it tonight. I'm sure he's excited. He's never satisfied with what he's achieved. So this could be big for him.
Could be big. Could be a big night. We shall see. We'll get right into it here in just a few moments, folks. Don't go anywhere. Game 3 at the Motor Yard coming right up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 of the AAA World Series. It's at the Motor Yard. Corruptionz the host. 83 batting ego, 90 for everything else. These two titans of the AAA League facing off once again.
Yeah, it should be very exciting. You can see the 5 bars of power there for the Moon Kingdom and the 4 bars for Corruptionz and the Prowlers, but we saw on display last night, like we said in pregame, a ton of power, especially here at the Motor Yard from the Prowlers.
So we do have the right stadium here, which means we can get started momentarily. Junk in trunk. Going to get the ball for the Prowlers in a huge game. A chance to go up 3 games to none. Pizza looking to find that extra step here and keep the season alive.
Yeah, early run's going to be the name of the tune. Maybe trying to get to Junk in Trunk early some way, somehow.
Swinging on that one and crushing. Strong legs back to the shack. What a start for the Moon Kingdom.
Absolutely a huge start. That one was blasted off the bat. I think 3rd pitch of the game off the window of the shack. Sailor Mars getting it done.
Points to the sky as she touches the plate. And the Moon Kingdom off to a fantastic start. Score is 1-0. Now the low pitch trait on Sailor Moon being tested here from Corruptionz, but it's a couple of taken pitches. That one flied out towards Docile. She has no problem with it. So there's the first out. I believe we've seen first inning runs in all 3 games, like top of the first inning runs.
I believe we have, but either way, it's been explosive throughout. The Pizza's going to really want to be adding on to this, especially early. Like I said, that one just missed. Maybe the timing a little bit better this evening than we saw last night.
Yeah, that was a similar pitch that was crushed out of the park, the low fastball. That's going to be a base hit there with 1 out. So the Moon Kingdom looking to put on quite the first inning show here. Sailor Mercury. Ahead in the count, Junk and Trunk falling behind a bit, looking to salvage this inning. And it could happen here as Anburn turns it nicely. Saxophone takes his time, delivers the throw, so that'll end the inning, but not before the leadoff home run. Sets the Moon Kingdom up by 1 here early.
Yeah, very fortunate double play there for the Prowlers. That ball was hit hard. That fastball left a bit up. But now he has his chance, does Corruptionz, to try and take that 1 run back.
Looking at a slider there. Interesting choice for first pitch. A couple of breaking balls here. The sliders were getting crushed yesterday. Mr. Hagrid now behind in the count. Nanba is the pitcher. That one absolutely smashed, but just foul. That was another dangerous slider right down the middle.
Uh-oh.
Followed up by a curve in a similar spot, and that's towards the wall, but caught on the run by Sailor Mars.
Yeah, living dangerously with the breaking balls is Pizza Volcano already early. You can see a ton of junk on this starter, maybe just trying to attack that portion of the plate with those pitches. But Corruptionz already on the ball early, as you can see with 1 hit, 1 hard hit out as well.
Yeah, Savvy Sweet's going to reach there. The less than speedy 2-hole hitter. Little Stronglegs, who had a fantastic game number 2. A couple of home runs. Some great defense, of course. Ahead in the count, swings through that pitch. Good use of the heater, even with the diminished velocity. Comparatively, I should say. That one was headed straight to the glove of the shortstop. Instead, she takes a tumble, and it's back-to-back singles.
Yeah, I think Corruptionz even went up and got that one. It looked a bit out of the zone, so really fortunate to get a hit out of it. All in all, just getting the bat on it, getting hard contact, and then the shortstop making a bit of a bad play there.
So now Saxophone with the RBI trait. A big opportunity to answer here after the long home run in the top of the first. And that is caught by Mars. So a good swing out of Saxophone, but nothing to show.
Yeah, still a ton of power in the 5-6 holes of the Prowler's order. So the danger not averted just yet for Nanba. Pizza's got to be really careful, live on the edges of the plate, but has to nip the zone because Corruption's eye is so good. That fastball right there was really good.
That slider just misses. This would be great for Pizza to get out of this unscathed, but not looking good here on the 3-1 count. Frosted going to see a pitch to Hammer. He got it, but he fouled it off, and it should be caught.
Oh,
and
no.
It is not. Just completely overrunning the spot. So we'll do it again. 3-2. In the dirt. The inning continues.
Yeah, who knows how big of a difference maker that could turn out being, the foul ball that was missed by the third baseman over there in foul territory. Let's see. Bases are juiced.
It's going to sneak through that right side. The game is tied. Dawsall comes through. And both defensive mistakes in this inning really coming back to bite the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, indeed. Everybody trading places and the game now tied. Got to find a way to mitigate the damage, but keeping the ball away from that strong batter Corruptionz is also top priority. So you can see the danger that Pizza lies in.
Ahead in the count is Namba. The outfield is shallow. And if this gets past, no, it's into the glove of Venus. So that'll end the inning. Both teams trading a solo run. It was a home run for the Moon Kingdom and a handful of singles for the Prowlers, also taking advantage of two very big defensive mistakes. Now Pizza's swinging. Did get under it a bit. Hagrid has to race back. Does make the catch for the first out.
Yeah, you can see a little bit more launch on the ball from Pizza tonight. You're hearing some more hard contact, at least early on. We'll see how that develops going along in this Game 3 and into Game 4. What we need to see is just more explosiveness, more big innings. I mean, they were fortunate to get out of the bottom of the first without giving up more than one run, really. Now would be the time to try to jump in front.
That one was smashed but foul. Not the best location, I'm sure, for Corruptionz. That one lightly hit out to Saxophone, makes an easy play. So the leadoff batter is retired. I'm sorry, no, that's 2 down. Sailor Pluto. I would wager one of the, probably the only hitter in this lineup that has not gone deep in the playoffs. Ahead in the count, 2-1 after the missed heater. 2-1 change. Got Pizza swinging a little bit. Sets up a potential strikeout. Oh, just missed.
Yeah,
Gonna
Pizza
go back
making
to his
Corruptionz work.
Yeah, good at bat here, and it's going to pay off even more. Wow, nice diving stop by Saxophone, but he's not going to have the time. So a 2-out knock brings up Sailor Venus, who has been money in the 8-hole.
Yeah, that was a great play by Corruptionz, even to just get to the ball, but Pizza with just enough speed to get to first base. Good 2-out opportunity, keeping the inning alive.
Now falling behind. Corruptionz perhaps knowing he's got the pitcher on deck, doesn't have to give in too hard. That fastball was hit very hard, but into the glove of Van Burn, who fires to first. So that's a scoreless half inning there, despite the 2-out hit. 8, 9, and 1 now for the Prowlers.
Yeah, the outfield shallow again from Pizza Volcano. I wonder what the reason behind that is that one's dribbled up the middle for a hit. Leadoff single for the 8-hole hitter, Crash and Burn.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I'm not remembering a whole lot of bloops from the Prowlers in the first 2 games. Here, I understand it is the pitcher, 30 power. But it's a bunt attempt. It's straight up, caught by Mercury, has an easy throw to first. So a double play, the potential sacrifice comes back to bite Corruptionz.
Yeah, that's a killer double play there. You really got to get that bunt down. And when you see it pop up off the bat, your heart just stops for a moment. And you pray the catcher's not going to get it. But 90% of the time, you know, he's right there to get it. And that's a sad way to lose a runner.
Yeah, unable to deaden that ball, get it on the ground, was Corruptionz. Now back to the top of the order. Favorable count for Mr. Hagrid. Getting a hit in more than half of his at-bats. The on-base percentage even better as he draws a walk here. Savvy Sweets with 2 down.
Yeah,
You've seen a... Go for it.
I was just saying, back to the top of the order. As you can see, Savvy Sweets just mashing the breaking ball down the middle. Sailor Moon luckily there in center field to make that play on the hard liner.
Yeah, it looked like low 60s power on the power timing. Probably a product of just the slow breaking ball, not a lot of velocity on the pitcher. So it pays off for Pizza despite not being in a good spot. Quickly ahead of the pitcher, Nanba is in trunk. Ripped by the pitcher over the glove of Anburn. So the 9-hole hitter, the pitcher, the starter, gets on base. Turns over the lineup for Sailor Mars, who started this game with a blast.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the inning for Pizza Volcano. Really taking it where it was pitched, right to right field. Got a good swing on it with the pitcher, like we said before. All these players in these World Series in the XBL and AAA, probably in the AA as well, able to do some work with those pitcher bats.
What a strikeout there. Corruptionz gets a big first out after surrendering the pitcher hit. So now Sailor Moon. Center fielder hitting .411 on these playoffs. Has a runner on first. Sees a fastball she likes and drills it into the left center field gap. Strong legs on his horse. Collects it nicely. Fires it back in, and that's going to hold the pitcher at third.
Yeah, I think the conservative play may be the right play there from Pizza. That was in about the deepest corner you could get it in Motor Yard. Sort of bouncing around, but the really low speed there is pretty risky. Don't want to throw away runs in a World Series game early.
Trusting the bat, flipping that changeup into left field. That'll score one. Holding is Moon at third. So the Moon Kingdom takes the lead back. It's 2-1. Fighting to get back in the series after taking a couple of beatings yesterday. Runners at the corners. This could be two. Saxophone doesn't take the most direct route imaginable, but still does get the out at first. A run comes in, so a big sacrifice ground out.
Yeah, nicely done by Pizza to just make contact, get the run across. You could see, like you said, a bit of a strange route from the shortstop played, and that caused him to only be able to get the one out. Good opportunity with Sailor Jupiter, who's a good-looking hitter with those stats, to keep the inning alive, but it's dribbled to third, over to first, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a hair of indecision from Corruptionz on who to control there. Goes with the third baseman, and it pays off. Moon Kingdom strike twice, retake the lead. Now Nanba back to work versus Strong Legs. Gets back in the count with that one. Blows him away with the high fastball. Just a hair late was Corruptionz. What a take.
Yeah, that one seems like it's called a strike a lot of the time, and that one is called a strike. Big looking K.
So after, it seemed like in the first couple of innings, we'd seen a hair too many dangerous breaking pitches. Looks like Pizza's starting to trust the heater a bit more. That one was crushed by Corruptionz, but into the glove of Moon. So quickly 2 down here.
Yeah, this is what Pizza needs going forward in this game. Cleaner innings, quick outs. Now that they've got the lead, any sort of insurance they can find in their half of the inning is going to be great.
Pounding Corruptionz inside there was Pizza. Gets him to jam his bat there for the easy ground out. And the Prowlers have been held in check 2 innings in a row now. We'll see if the Moon Kingdom continues their offensive onslaught here.
We definitely saw last night towards the middle innings was where the Prowlers tended to warm up. So going to have an eye on things here now that we've reached the top of the 4th, as well as it starts to be closer to bullpen time with these starters.
That's going to be a loud out as Strong Legs collects it. So now Pluto. Over the 50 pitch mark now is Junk and Trunk. Dealing to Pluto. That slider in a good spot. Puts the count ahead. Just misses with the fastball.
Yeah, you can see her velocity starting to diminish now that she's over that 50 pitch hump. Corruptionz using it pretty wisely, though. The 3 runs given up despite.
Got Pizza to chase out of the zone on the fastball. Good pitch there for the strikeout. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning as Sailor Venus steps up. Yeah, just like you said, the velocity not where it was when the game started. It's going to play into the hand of Pizza, you would think. This could be a 4-pitch walk, and it is, to the 8-hole hitter. So, if nothing else for Corruptionz, he does get to face the pitcher here.
And Pizza's using a lot more plate discipline tonight. Corruptionz unable to find the zone 2. It seems in this game 3 as efficiently as he was able to in games 1 and 2. That's all playing into
Ripped. Ooh, off the glove of Saxophone. 2 for 2 is Nanba, the starting pitcher. And there's a threat here as the lineup turns over.
Yeah, very dangerous. Sailor Mars already with the home run, but she does have RBI dot engaged.
RBI did engaged, though we've seen Pizza able to handle pretty much any stat setup. 2 for 2, but the pitcher goes flailing a bit on that one. Hagrid ranging over, makes the catch. So that'll end the threat. There's a scoreless inning. 7 hits for the Moon Kingdom, 4 for the Prowlers here as we enter the 4th inning, the bottom of the 4th inning. Waited nicely on the curve, but just maybe timed it a bit too well. So it's right into the glove of Sailor Moon, and that's the first out. Now locked in is Nanba. Pitching at a similar pace as far as pitch count goes to Junk and Trunk. Now over the 50 pitch mark, but the locked in, the mojo, the key difference.
Yeah, maybe the high junk really playing into things here as Corruptionz unable to get things going too much here into the, or as we're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, looking a bit fooled right now by Nanba. So quickly 2 down. Bit of a technical error here. Hopefully doesn't impact the game too much. Takes ball 1. Shallow outfield. Just feels like you're playing with fire when it comes to a hitter like Corruptionz.
Yeah, could easily turn into 3 or maybe even 4 bases depending on where the ball lands when the outfield's shallow like that. But he's got to be able to get a hold of it, and he's shown that off the pitches of Nanba, he's been having some trouble.
Good slider, just a hair on the outside corner. Gets Anburn to ground out, so that'll end the 4th inning. We're into the middle part of the ball game. It's the Moon Kingdom by 2. Pitching appears to be much improved from what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, and that was the main key in pregame that we went over. Pizza really had to clean up the pitching, and any moment in the game they can explode into it with some runs. And so far we've seen 3 big runs and only 1 run in answer from the Prowlers.
Allowed out there as that was grounded to the second baseman. Sailor Neptune, 3-hole hitter. Couple of homers on this postseason run. Misses a fastball that was not in the best spot. Falling a bit behind here. This slider going to catch some plate and a bit of a twitch there from Neptune, so no swing.
Yeah, sometimes that's the curse of a stick swinger. I know that Pizza Volcano is also one of the rare few like me, but able to recover with 2 strikes, shoots it right up the middle. Nice piece of hitting. But sometimes that check swing will happen with the stick on the strike before.
So it ends up not really hurting Pizza there. Did go fishing for that pitch, but did a nice job flipping it up the middle. Lots of speed on first. Crushes that fastball past the diving glove of Saxophone right to where Mr. Hagrid was playing. That's fortunate for Corruptionz. That had rolled to the track, all written all over it. But instead it's station to station.
And only 1 out, so Pizza fishing for that one a little bit out of the zone, but looking for their pitch here in this inning.
So an even count on Sailor Jupiter. Contact versus lefties is the trait. Junk and Trunk really laboring out there. Good changeup. If it bounces, it could be 2. Anburn to Saxophone. That ends the inning, getting Corruptionz out of the jam. But the bats need to wake up for Pawtucket. Otherwise, the Moon Kingdom getting back in the series.
Yeah, we're entering the bottom of the 5th. Let's see now if he chooses to lift Junk and Trunk. He might have seen enough from his starter, and yes, he does.
Yeah, so pitching that last inning with some rough stats, just wanting to get to the pitcher spot in the order so he can get Matilda Padilla in there. batting 500 in her pinch hit opportunities. Has a great count. 65th pitch is ripped. Left field, will it fall? It will, in front of the left fielder who made a nice attempt on it. It bounces off of her. There's a leadoff single as the lineup turns over.
Yeah, and a bit of an errant throw back to the infield. Luckily, Namba hanging out midway between first and second to pick that up. No extra bases allowed for Padilla there.
Hagrid rips it. Left center field gap. It is off the base of the wall. We'll see if Padilla challenges to the plate. She will. She should have it. And the Prowlers get one back.
Yeah, nicely done on the run scored there. That ball was absolutely clobbered by Mr. Hagrid. And with no outs, Corruptionz is in a great opportunity to jump right back into this, tie this ball game, maybe even then some.
Ooh, Savvy Sweet saw a changeup she liked, just yanked it. Now neutral is Sogabi. Quickly 0-2, but handles it well and sends it towards that same gap. That is going to tie the game here in the 5th. Back-to-back doubles, Hagrid and Sweet.
Corruptionz really starting to look warmed up now. Those balls coming over the middle of the plate. He's not missing them like he was earlier in the game. Absolutely crushing these doubles in the 5th.
And a big juncture in the game here. Pizza knows it. So Pizza going to the bullpen. Yamazaki. A more traditional build here as far as XBL pitchers go. Looking to retire strong legs quickly. Going to third, and they've got him in a rundown. Savvy Sweets missed by the tag, and the throw into the stands. The Prowlers take the lead.
Oh my, a disaster for Pizza. Looking like just Corruptionz was hung out to dry between short and third base, but oh my god. Oh, that's
Tell you
terrible.
what, we used to do the not highlight reel segment on Weekly Roundup. I think that would be the one of the year, and it's followed by a bomb. Prowlers by 3.
This all happened so fast. Wow, what a dinger from Corruptionz right there. Absolutely destroyed by saxophone, and Paul Tuckett has woken up.
Paul Tuckett with the big lead now, 6-3 here in the middle part of the ball game. Just a disaster there on that pickle. It looked like a great play from the Moon Kingdom, throwing to third to cut down the lead runner. They had him, just could not execute. And now Corruptionz certainly going to go for the jugular here as this game continues. Good strikeout there to recover for Yamazaki.
What an inning here for Corruptionz. He just is looking to pile on. You can feel the energy now. He just does not want to stop. He wants to finish it tonight, and winning this game 3 is a big step in that direction.
Yeah, he knows his opponent better than pretty much anybody. He knows if he gives an inch, he'll take a mile. He wants this sweep. And that is going to be another defensive mistake. Sailor Moon watches it drop in front of her. That gives Dawsall a single.
Tough break again for Pizza Volcano, unable to get together another out here. That one's hit over to short, and opting not to go for the double play. The defensive woes continue.
Yeah, it looked like Pizza perhaps thought that was caught, so tried to double up the runner at first, but it was a ground ball. And that leads to another opportunity for a big punishment. Anburn trying to do just that. Flips to left field, caught by Neptune. So at the very least, that those last couple of mistakes won't hurt, but the previous ones do. A 5-run inning for Pawtucket. Corruptionz in the driver's seat going into the 6th.
Let's see now if Pizza decides to start pressing or is able to remain patient like they were so far in this game, because 3 runs is something they can recover. That one's hitting to the right center field gap. Little Strong with a great dive for out number 1.
Yeah, flexing why he is the captain of the team. He can do it all. Defense, offense, you name it. Speed. Sailor Pluto tense now after, I believe, I would think she's the one who airmailed that throw on the rundown. Looking to recover some mojo. Saw a couple fastballs to do it maybe, but instead McSpecialist goes with the big heater. Good check swing. And again, 103 just too hot to handle. So McSpecialist gets the K. That brings up Venus. There are 2 down.
2 nice outs for Paul Tuckett. Bringing in the reliever McSpecialist after the pinch hitter last inning really got everything started for them.
Sent into right field. Dawsall makes a sliding attempt, but it is past her. Pizza going to challenge for 2, and a good throw is made, but not in time. So a 2-out double. Will Pizza lift Yamazaki?
It's a big moment behind 3 runs, though, in Game 3, and they're going to leave him in.
Yeah, wanting to preserve the bullpen. Obviously, he's no stranger to getting hits with the pitcher anyways. So corruptionz must still be careful if he wants to hold that runner off. Has a nice count, has K-Man trait. Goes with the fastball, it's high. Another fastball, misses a bit, but not offered at by Pizza, so it's strike 3 looking. Nice pitch.
Yeah, and 3 straight zeros put up on the scoreboard in favor for Paul Tuckett. So just really looking good now after that huge inning last inning. Pizza's offense looking to have been shut down pretty good by the way corruptionz has been sequencing and pitching.
Yeah, firing on all cylinders, not only in this game but in this series, is corruptionz. He wants the glory. He's going to pop this one up with his reliever specialist. Caught by Moon, so there's 1 down. Mr. Hagrid now. No one aboard, 1 out. Top of the order. Stats starting to come down on Yamazaki, or should I say attributes. Ripped by Hagrid. That's going to be into the glove of Neptune, but he could not have hit it any harder.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when you hit a ball hard and your average is going to end up dropping from 528 to something like 525.
Yeah, many of these hitters in this lineup just completely taking care of business on what could be a championship path. Has plenty of work to do, though. A nice walk there. Good eye. Yamazaki not finding the zone on Sweets. Brings up the dangerous strong legs.
Yeah, Pizza opted to give Yamazaki the at-bat last inning. Now she's starting to tire out, so may have to dip right back into the bullpen, even though that was what they were looking to avoid.
Hammered by strong legs. Diving stop by Venus. That was an amazing catch. I thought that had outfield written all over it.
Yeah, I thought so too. That ball was absolutely stung. But great catch there with the shortstop, and that will get the inning done, and Yamazaki able to keep things where they are.
Specialist, Nick Specialist, back out there. Does not have specialist trait. Hammered by Pizza into the gap. That's a great start here in the top of the 7th inning. Extra bases. Ball comes back in, so it's a double. Here comes the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, you can see a little bit more power, a little bit more threat in the bat tonight, like we said earlier. Maybe Pizza now can find a rally, but just being patient and finding their pitch is going to be a big part of that. That one smashed up the middle for a single. Not going to test the arm of the center fielder with little strong legs.
Yeah, back-to-back very well-hit balls here for the Moon Kingdom. Now the locked-in Sailor Neptune steps up as the tying run.
Yeah, look at those stats.
Oh, this one all over the plate and hammered. Mr. Hagrid watches it fall in front of him. Moon Kingdom gets one back. This offense starting to wake up, it seems.
Yeah, this is really dangerous now. It's only a 2-run ball game, and with no outs, Pizza Volcano is looking extremely threatening with the meat of her order. And that one is absolutely crushed into right center field off the wall. Should be 2 runs. Will tie the game.
It is 6-6 here in the 7th. The wheels completely falling off. Mixed Specialist on the mound. Oh, these are all on the first pitch, I believe. Just not quite locating. Pizza in a rhythm. Good check swing. Even that one shellacked, but it's foul.
Yeah, another big, dangerous changeup. Pizza showing the patience that was needed to jump back into this. Now a tie game is the reward. Let's see how this can continue.
And still nobody out, as that's going to bring us to a full count. corruptionz trying to be methodical here on 3-2. Does need to execute, though. It's a bit low and no chase. So the rally continues. Still no one out. leaving McSpecialist in. This could be 2. Anburn makes a nice stop on the backhand.
no.
Dropped by Saxophone. Does recover in time to get the force at second.
What a play there just to recover 1. I mean, that's some luck, but corruptionz really probably kicking himself, unable to get 2 there. That's just tough luck.
Yeah, not a good play there from Saxophone, who has been money. One of the better players on the team. So now, still needing 2 outs is McSpecialist. The attribute's just not there.
Yeah, 30 pitches and walk prone. He's absolutely just drained looking right now on the mound.
You would think in this tied game, corruptionz would want to go to the bullpen here, keep himself in this thing. Looks like he heard me there. No. So it will be Dirty McDowell into the game, looking to salvage this inning. And it could happen here. Saxophone flips. This time, well defended at the base, so it's an inning-ending double play. Good job there from corruptionz not to break.
That is huge. 1 pitch from the reliever gets it done. Nice changeup. That is big, big luck. The game remains tied, and here we go. Now we've got pretty much a 3-inning game on our hands with things tied up, bottom 7.
3-inning game indeed. Saxophone going to start us off here in the middle of the order here for the Prowlers. He's behind. Yamazaki going to look to deliver a strike, and she does. Corruptionz swings right through it.
Yeah, almost down the tube. Corruptionz definitely wants it back, but Yamazaki getting it done at 39 pitches. Let's see what Pizza does. Maybe trying to get through another inning. Looks like there will be a call to the pen here, though.
Yeah, at a certain point, you just can't get too greedy in this no DH league. It'll be Ogata.
Also a double switch, second baseman Sailor Chibi Moon coming in at second.
Swinging through that one is Frostic. Quickly behind, and the heater right down the middle, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, Pizza says handle this, just 101. Absolute gas. Wow, can't believe that one got by.
Dangerous pitch. Just a bit too fast. So now Dawsall to the plate. Nobody aboard. This would have been an inning corruptionz would have loved to respond in. Instead, he's a strike away from getting nothing. And that's exactly what happens. Some of the best pitching we've seen in this series from Pizza.
Yeah, and I think just the sheer aggressiveness, absolutely attacking the zone there for those last hitters after bringing in the reliever was Pizza. That helped a lot, and let's see how that continues. McDowell's got to have a good appearance now out of the pen.
Only threw 1 pitch in the 7th, so now 3 pitches after the 0-2 start to Chibi Moon, fresh into the game after the double switch. Good fastball there, blows away Pizza. We're starting to see some strikeouts here as these relievers duel. All tied here in the 8th. Corruptionz pitching to Sailor Mars, the top of the order, induces a weak ground out, and that's 2.
Yeah, that is a couple big outs now that the lineup has turned over for the Moon Kingdom. Corruptionz looking to stay away from that low pitch, it looks like.
And locked in is Dirty McDowell. I believe the pitcher due up in the bottom of the 8th for the Prowlers, so the locked-in mojo is certainly going to help corruptionz. Could change here as that's a nice 2-out knock from Pizza. And yes, the mojo is down on Dirty McDowell.
Yeah, very nicely done there to keep things rolling. Brings the bat into the hands of Sailor Neptune again with those stats, who just looks great. And check swinging at a really rough hanging off speed pitch.
And followed by a great fastball. So 1 more strike to get out of it for corruptionz. And it's a painted fastball away on the edge. Strike 3. McDowell does a nice job there. That hitter had crazy power stats.
Yeah, that had just RBI written all over it if Pizza could have just made contact with one of those big heaters in the zone, but absolutely frozen on strike number 3. Now they got a pitch with Petso Gata to the 7, 8, 9 hole hitters of this Paul Tuckett lineup.
Easy breezy, too late on the heater. Tries to snap his bat, but instead it's a strikeout. Nice pitch there from Ogata. Pizza maybe starting to solve their opponent a little bit. Corruption's just a hair late on some of these fastballs. And a good one inside brings the count to 1-2. No strikeout there. It is foul. Another 1-2 from Ogata, misses. Crash and burn, looking to get on in front of the pitcher. But he strikes out. I think that's 4 or 5 in a row. It's been a long string.
Yeah, the velocity has been really, really beneficial for Pizza Volcano. Corruptionz just has shown in these late innings that he's having a lot of trouble catching up to it. So let's see now how he approaches the at-bat with the pitcher. Obviously, Corruptionz definitely wants to get a hit.
Yeah, this time not pulling the outfield in. Walk prone activates, but still a decent amount of accuracy, and it's piped. 3-2 to McDowell. To the left side, backhanded by Venus. We're heading to the 9th, ladies and gentlemen. We are all tied.
Yeah, here we go. This is dangerous. Moon Kingdom back against the wall. Really wants to jump back into this series. Corruptionz, if he can pull off this win in Game 3, puts him in the position to win tonight. So this is where it counts.
Quickly one down. So a bit of breathing room for Corruptionz, but you can't have much when the long ball ability is where it is with both of these players. Smoked into the glove of Saxophone, who does a little bit of a leap, makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that one was dangerous. I thought for a second Corruptionz making that leap, it might get past the shortstop. We've seen that happen countless times, even in these playoffs. But able to get the out there was Saxophone. Not 2 big outs in favor of Paul Tuckett.
And still locked in, still on a decent pitch count is McDowell, as that is through the right side, a 2-out knock. Almost. The 9-3 put out.
Yeah, that almost
We've
ended
seen
the
that a
inning.
few
Wow.
times. But instead it's Ogata, who certainly needs to stay in, I would think. Has been dealing. But that is the go-ahead run at first. Not a lot of speed. His first pitch swinging his pizza over to Breezy. On to first. Caught by Frostic. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Corruptionz is the home team here. Has the chance to walk it off.
Yeah, if you can do that, like we just said, could get up 3-0 in this series. He's got the top of his order to work with, so he's got to work some good at-bats. Petzo got it, though, locked in with some pitches to work with out of the bullpen.
Yeah, locked in and ahead in the count. Fastball just misses. You can see Corruptionz sticking with the power swing. He didn't there, though. Tried to flip it to left field. It's going to be caught. So 1 down. Pizza trying to send this thing to extras. Savvy Sweets. Good power. Looking to end it in 1 swing. Falling behind is Ogata. Velocity just now starting to come down. The pitch to Sweets is low. The walk prone 3-1.
Oh my.
Cut right through. That could have been the game. But instead, Corruptionz will take the walk. A nice at-bat there. The winning run aboard. Not much speed, though.
Yeah, put the bat in the little strong leg's hands. He's just as capable as Savvy Sweets. That was a crazy pitch that went right down the tube, though, in that at-bat.
Yeah, Corruptionz perhaps upset that he couldn't end the game there. I'm sure his eyes lit up. Strong legs punches that one to the right side. The winning run moves to scoring position. And we'll see. I'm curious if Corruptionz thinks about putting in a pinch runner. That is his catcher behind the plate. Good catcher.
I guess it would all depend on the coverage he has going forward in extra innings. Right now, I think he's just got eyes on winning the game.
Yeah, certainly looking to drive something. He drives that. Back is the center fielder. She's got it. Corruptionz going to challenge with Sweets. Not a lot of speed. The cannon. She's safe.
Wow.
What a throw.
What risk there. The 3rd out could have been made at 3rd base, but Savvy Sweet now 90 feet closer. That speed may not matter as much if you can just find a single.
Yeah, any kind of hit is going to end this game. I think Ogata going to put on Frostic here. Comes back with a strike. A 3-1 from Ogata is in there. The count runs full. The pitch.
Oh! Oh!
It's off of the pitcher. Catcher has to make the play. Can she? Yes, she can. We're going to extras.
What just
What?
happened? Whoa!
What a play. She gave her body for extra innings. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. Wow. Absolute sacrifice from Pets Ogata here on the stream.
If that gets through, that is the game. Instead, she goes down a hero. We're going to see her come up here. I assume the injury is not good. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There was a double switch, so the pitcher spot is somewhere else. Pizza rips it into the gap. Hagrid has to make a diving play. He does. Does he have a chance at 2? No, he fires back to second. I don't think he had the time anyway. Dangerous throw back.
I cannot believe Corruption just got that one down. I thought for a second he was going to miss it, and that had another run written all over it. But Pizza smashes it to right center field. I don't know if Dalsall can dive for this one, and this could be the lead for the Moon Kingdom.
This is going to get that run in. It is an RBI double. The Moon Kingdom says, I don't want to go home tonight. Still plenty of work to be done, but a nice rip. Dirty McDowell had been dealing a couple pitches, just not in good spots. Lots of speed at second. That one also shredded into the right center field gap. Strong legs dives in. He makes a diving catch. Both outs in this inning on diving catches from Hagrid and Strong Legs.
Yeah, saving runs, just keeping things from getting any worse for Pawtucket. Great job there in the outfield from those players.
So a chance for Corruptionz to get out of this, only down 1. You'd think that he would take that. Go for his chance. But that's ripped up the middle. Strong Legs gets it quickly. Fires it in. Pizza will not challenge. Runners at the corners.
Yeah, dangerous part of the order. Just going to trust Sailor Mercury to maybe get this done. Look at all the speed on the bases. So something in the gap could score 2.
The fastball timing seems to be there, but this could be an out. Strong Legs has to get there. He does. Bottom of the 10th. The Moon Kingdom leads by 1, looking to stay alive another night. It's going to be Hiramatsu, the closer, a junk pitcher. We did see some effective pitching out of the starter, who was a similar build.
Yeah, only a 1-run game, so Corruptionz looking to try and get this leadoff runner on. Pets Ogata sacrificing the body to put Moon Kingdom in front.
Looking to not make that sacrifice in vain is the Moon Kingdom. And they are 2 outs away from doing it. Tense is easy breezy. You don't see a lot of tense players in either lineup when the hitters are this good. Falling behind is Hiramatsu. If there's anyone who can make a 9th inning comeback, we know it's Corruptionz. And that's a good start for him, as that is a walk with 1 down. Brings up Crash and Burn. Of course, famously had that grand slam in the 9-run 9th in the semifinals. Hammers it. Right center field. Back is Moon. She makes the catch. So there's 2 down. We're going to have to see a pinch hitter here, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be it for Dirty McDowell. Corruptionz has one more chance here in Game 3 to try and put himself in the big driver's seat, 3-0 in the series.
Chow hangover. Does have a home run off the bench. Good start there from Hiramatsu. Towards the gap. If it finds grass, we're tied. It's to the wall. He's done it again. Corruptionz, the comeback kid, ties the game.
Wow. I thought it was over. I mean, just all they had to do was get one more out. Just one more out. And now, Pizza Volcano staring down the barrel again of possibly another loss.
Ripped by Hagrid to Moon onto first. So the inning does end, but down to the final out, Corruptionz ties it, and we go to the 11th. What a game.
Yeah, what a game indeed. This is truly XBL playoff baseball at its finest.
Now both players getting into their relievers that they don't typically lean on could make things a bit hairier on the offensive end. Jammed Pizza there on a good pitch. Dalsall makes that catch. Route number 1.
Yeah, Screwball as well just doesn't have a super strong relief build. You could see the other 2 relievers in the Pawtucket pen built for the longer use. So it's going to be interesting to see how the depth plays into this game now. Really a war of attrition.
Yeah, doesn't have a screwball either. I don't know what that's about. But he's going to deliver. Here is the 3-pitch mix. Check swing there from Uranus.
What's going on? You got the specialist, and then the screwball as well.
The junk and trunk, a high velocity pitcher. It doesn't make any sense. But in any
she's
case,
an average body. She's petite.
right. We're gonna go to the bench here, or rather, Pizza is Artemis Ino. After the hit there, the nice hit with 1 out, ripped not over the head of Easy Breezy, makes a jumping stop, climbs that ladder, and there's 2 down.
That is
4
a great
bars
play.
of pressure. Fantastic play to keep this game tied. If that's down the line, I would think Moon Kingdom would take another lead. Corruptionz wants his walk-off chance in the 11th. The 2-1 is a good change. Checks on the fastball. Big 3-2 pitch from Ballswell. A high fastball. Crushed. Right field. Dossal looking up. It is off the top of the wall. Fires it back in. There's not a lot of speed. Anburn has to get it in quickly. Moon Kingdom retakes the lead.
Wow, I thought for a second Pizza was going to hold up at third. Sends the runner, and Crash and Burn just unable to get the ball in time.
So Moon Kingdom, with a lot of heroics in this game, just wanting to stay alive in the series, and a nasty play by Anburn is going to end the inning. So for the second extra inning in a row, the Prowlers down by 1, and it's the final pitcher of the game for the Moon Kingdom, Amano.
Yeah, 2, 3, and 4 coming up for the Prowlers, so by no means is Pizza Volcano out of the woods.
Ripped by Corruptionz. Does it fall?
Oh.
It does. A diving attempt by Mars is unsuccessful.
That is a
The
tough
tying
break.
run at first. So a better start to the 11th than he got to his 10th. Not a lot of speed over there, but we've seen her score before, especially in front of these hitters. Strong legs and saxophone. What a rip there. And a strikeout on 3 pitches. Just blew him away. Huge for Pizza.
Yeah, Corruptionz just needs to shorten up, take a deep breath. I mean, those pitches are right in the wheelhouse.
Not a lot of speed, so we'll see what gives, if anything is hit into the gap. You can see Corruptionz guessed correctly on that inside fastball, but just missed it. A 2-2 from Omano is low. Full count pitch to saxophone. Down the middle, rip to right field. Will it fall? It will. Sweets gets into second. Everyone moves up.
Nice stroke from Corruptionz. Now you got the 0 for 4 Frostic with a lot of potential to even end this game.
Young Frostic, will he be the hero? That one gets past the catcher. It's towards the dugout. Barehanded before it could get in there. Not sure if they would have awarded the bases, but in any case, winning run at third. Will Pizza intentionally walk? It doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
this is
winning run
risky.
at second, tying run at third. Pizza's still with the advantage.
Super risky here. Oh my.
This one could be up the middle. It is. It's past the diving second baseman. The game is tied again. Winning run at third.
That is so risky, and Corruptionz just showing why. He's able to shorten up and hit it right up the middle, tie the game immediately. Now a huge chance to win.
This one could be flipped. It is! Corruptionz takes game 3. He's up 3-0 in the World Series. Unbelievable game for both of these players.
Wow, seriously, unbelievable game. Unbelievable drama here. I can't believe what we just saw. I mean, even the extra innings, both teams scoring in all 4 halves in the 10th and the 11th. Just some seriously great baseball.
Unbelievable from both of these players. Just not giving in. No one quitting out there. It's what you love to see. And if you're Pizza, that's a tough loss. It looked like they were going to be able to sneak back in this series and make it a 2-1 series. Instead, Corruption's completely in the driver's seat. But if there's anything encouraging there for the Moon Kingdom, that game much more competitive than the first two.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a hugely competitive game. I mean, like you said, Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom looked great in a lot of stretches during that whole ball game, and I think going into Game 4, there's still a lot of potential that they can jump back into this one, but now we have an elimination game on our hands. Back is truly, truly against the wall. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for both teams.
It's a 3-0 series advantage going into Game 4, a potential clincher for the Prowlers. We will have that for you soon here in just a few minutes. Let the players take a second. I'm sure they need it, as do we. And we'll step aside here for a second. We'll come back with Game 4 at Sakura Hills.
All right, folks, here we go, loading into the motor yard. For game number 4, Corruptionz with the sweep on the table. Moon Kingdom looking to jump back into this one any way they can. Oh, wait, we are at motor yard, excuse me. We're going to have to jump back for a quick stadium reroll. That was my mistake. Just hang tight while we head to Sakura. Pardon moi.
Here we go, folks. We got the correct stadium this time. Sakura Hills, the home of the Moon Kingdom, looking to defend against the sweep and start a potential reverse sweep, but that all starts here. Got to take it one game at a time. Game 3, an instant classic in my opinion.
Absolutely. That game was just
Truly
legendary.
Some of these AAA games that we've casted have been unbelievable. The 7-game series between the Moon Kingdom and the Narwhals, that's how Pizza got here. Many great games in that series. Then, of course, corruptionz taking care of Kekayula in dramatic fashion in 6 games. It's all led to this, a potential clincher game for corruptionz. And his Prowlers is going to start the game off with a ground out. Nice play by the shortstop. We're underway.
Yeah, hitting the ball hard, starting things off. Trying to, at least on the right foot, is corruptionz. That one just not able to get through the infield.
corruptionz saw an inside fastball he liked there. Just got under it with savvy sweets. So that's quickly 2 down. Those strong legs. Hitting 439.
You can see about league minimum velocity on Nefrite Mori. The looking like number 4 starter for the Moon Kingdom.
Crushed by strong legs, but that should be playable, and it is. So a 1-2-3 inning, a good start for the Moon Kingdom, looking to rebound after what I'm sure was a tough loss.
Yeah, absolutely a heartbreaker. There was so much fight shown, especially in the late innings, to tie up the game and then take the lead twice in extras.
Loops a curveball in there, does Lucien Mahir. 5-pitch mix as the number 4 starter. Called upon to end this thing. That's a good start for the Moon Kingdom. A rip into left for a single. The hits were not in any kind of a shortage for the Moon Kingdom in Game 3. I believe they out-hit the Prowlers by quite a bit. Just not able to score at the best times, I guess.
Yeah, it was something like 19, maybe almost 20 plus. If 19 wasn't the final total. Just a ton of hits for Pizza Volcano, but caught stealing there between first and second, and that is a terrible way to lose a runner early on in the game.
Yeah, not something we've really seen much in this World Series, or in either World Series. Really a stolen base attempt. Bidding for the track here. Not going to get it. So quickly 2 down, even after the leadoff knock. Six pitches, 2 outs. No, now 7 for Lucien Mahir. Pretty good stats for a number 4 starter. This one is not caught by strong legs. He just completely doesn't get to the spot, and that is going to result in a 2-out triple.
Yeah, that's a tough break for corruptionz. You can see some frustration there in the throws. And now he's got big runner on third base, but 2 outs still, so maybe just a couple extra pitches needed out of Mahir to end the inning.
A rare mistake for such an excellent defender in Lil Strong Legs. So now Pizza looking to cash in. Falling behind is Mahir. Has to deliver a strike or risk the walk. Good pitch. Gonna go back to the same spot. Check swing by Pizza, so the defensive mistake does not come back to haunt corruptionz.
Yeah, nicely done there with that fastball that was just well placed. Sends him to his half of the second inning. Oh, and that's crushed to right center. That's not coming back.
Saxophone. How far did that one go? I'm going to say 460.
At least.
482.
Wow.
Saxophone. Similar number. I believe one of these guys, one of the Prowlers hitters, hit one into that garden in Game 2 to a similar distance. But a nice start here in the second for the Prowlers, and another hard hit ball up the middle.
Yeah, something about Sakura Hills in this lineup. corruptionz just able to hit them so far in this stadium.
Yeah, it's certainly the bigger of the 2 stadiums, one of the bigger stadiums in the game. But it doesn't really matter where you're playing if you hit it that hard. This should be a double play for the Moon Kingdom, and it is.
Yeah, it's fortunate after the home run and the hit to get 2 quick outs.
So 3 hard hit balls in the inning. 1 a homer, 1 a single, and 1 a double play ball. Make it 4. Could this be caught? No, it's in front of Mars. Again, almost the 9-3 put out. Not quite. That one gets past the catcher. Does hit the little dip here at Sakura, but getting a good jump was Corruption, so easily into scoring position he goes. Looking to add on are the Prowlers. 404 average out of the 8-hole. Both of these teams having good 8-hole hitters. Punishes that fastball. It's up the middle. Getting it now is Moon. corruptionz thought about challenging to the plate. Thinks better.
Yeah, good play to stay conservative. Maybe trust the bat of Lucian Mahir to get that runner across. If not, at least the lineup will turn over no matter what. Swinging on the first pitch, lifted right to the catcher for an easy out. And that will end it. So no runs given up there by, or just the 1 run given up on the homer.
Yeah, not the best at bat there out of the pitcher's spot, but a successful inning nonetheless for the Prowlers as they take that 1-run lead. Crushing that curveball is Pizza, but it is into the glove of Dawsall. So a loud out there. Sailor Uranus, the first baseman, crushes that curveball as well. No diving stop to be made there by Crash and Burn. That is a 1-out single. Just hit a bit too hard for him to handle. Yeah,
Pizza's starting to hit the ball hard again. Looking pretty good here. Maybe a key difference in these number 4 starters is going to be the amount of velocity that Mori does not have and Mahir does have. The ball coming off the bat pretty hard of Pizza Volcano, but you saw corruptionz able to take Mori quite deep, even though that ball was a little bit slower.
Yeah, just it's a theme we've been noticing is the hung sliders. It doesn't quite matter how fast they're coming in, and if the slider's right down the middle, someone like corruptionz is going to take it completely yard. I believe that's what we just witnessed. So a good strikeout there from corruptionz puts the inning at 2 outs. 1-1 flipped over to Anburn, makes a nice play. So a nice shutdown inning there for the Prowlers. After the solo shot put them ahead, offense comes back to work.
Yep, top of the order. Got the lead in the possible clinch game in the World Series. Got to feel good in Prowler Nation right now. Hagrid stings one to center, but Sailor Moon with enough speed to get there, get that one done.
Yeah, you can see corruptionz still seeing the ball as well as he has been. Just maybe timing it a bit too well there for the out. Now falling behind is Sweets. Gets jammed on a pitch that was just a bit too far inside, so she's an easy out. That'll bring up Strong Legs. Saxophone on deck. He had the homer. It might have been Frostic now that I think about it. But in any case, Strong Legs, very dangerous at the plate. Even with 2 down, 2 strikes, rips it up the middle. There's the 2-out knock.
Yeah, there's that Prowlers offense just keeping things rolling. He's able to hit the ball hard there with Strong Legs, who went yard twice, I believe, in the other game at Sakura earlier in the series.
So it was Saxophone that hit the home run in this game. He steps to the plate once again. corruptionz looking to cheat inside, but it was a bit too far inside, so it's an easy out as he got jammed. That will end the 3rd. Sometimes when you make a prediction on a pitch location and it's vaguely in that neighborhood, whether it's a ball or strike, it feels like you always got to pull the trigger.
Yeah, definitely find yourself reaching a little too far in or outside for those when you're leading.
Nice play there by the first baseman on the easy grounder. That retires the pitcher. Turns the lineup over. Locked in now is Mahir. Looking to deliver AAA's greatest prize to corruptionz. Nice pop-up administered Hagrid makes the catch. So 2 down here in the third. Sailor Moon hitting 419, 15 RBIs on this playoff run. Moon Kingdom sweeping the LA Battle Tapes, as well as a 7-game bout with the Narwhals. Looking for a bounce-back win in the World Series. Has not found one yet. 2-2, fastball down and in, crushed by Pizza up the middle. So there's a 2-out knock. The tying run aboard.
There you go. Nice hard hit ball up the middle. Timing looking pretty good there for Pizza. There's Sailor Neptune again, looking great with the stats. We've mentioned it a couple times. 460 in the playoffs. And that contact versus righties and high pitch. Always a threat.
Dossal has to make this play, and she does. So that erases the 2-out threat. If that gets past her, I would say we're likely to have a tied game on our hands instead. Prowlers come back to bat with the lead. Nephrite Mori trying to deal here, but falling behind.
Oh.
And he's gone. That one off of his head here in the fourth. That could be a disaster.
Yeah, and it's funny how things work out, you know. Pizza Volcano, the beneficiary. Oh. Whoa, yeah, corruptionz ended up going there, and he's safe back at first.
Whoa. I think this is a misclick. We saw this in the playoffs last year for corruptionz. I think it's a controller issue.
Yeah, something going on with the controller there or something. I don't know. The runner thrown away after the hit to the pitcher. But either way now, he's going to go back to bat with Dossal. Kon Yamazaki's going to come in for Mori, who's leaving the game injured after the bean.
Does get 3 innings done. Always hurts when your pitcher is removed like that, but you always hope it occurs later in the game rather than sooner. Nice strikeout there to start the day for Yamazaki. I'm very curious to see if that issue with corruptionz controller is going to play into the rest of the game.
Yeah, if that was indeed the case, I don't know, or maybe it was even just a moment of favor after the ball hits the pitcher in the head. I don't know what went on there, but either way, Pizza's able to escape the inning without giving up any further damage besides to the starter.
So now back on the attack go the Moon Kingdom, looking to avenge their fallen number 4 starter. Corruptionz taking his time before delivering that one, trying to be methodical, and he's going to get a pop-up here, albeit it's a bit deep. Nice play by Mr. Haggard running it down. There's the first out.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pizza Volcano, the beneficiary of a pitcher getting hit in the head in the Game 7 of that series versus Phillies Rock. So it's crazy how, the SMB gods seem to work these things sometimes. Now Pizza with their back against the wall having to respond to a moment like that.
But running into a nice defensive play there, just gets the runner, does saxophone for out number 2. The Pawtucket defense kind of running circles around the Moon Kingdom defense in this series. So following that nice play by the shortstop, it's Sailor Uranus. Contact versus righties. Rips it. Frostic, just as I was singing the praises of the defense, he boots one, and that's a single.
Yeah, that ball was hard hit. There's always a chance that one's going to get bobbled. I didn't get a chance to see how high his fielding rating actually is around as far as the bar goes, but tough ball to handle for Frostic. Now there's a runner on with 2 outs for Pizza Volcano once again.
Should end the inning. Frostic does collect that one. So a nice recovery after the misplay. The error over at first. 8-9-1 now for the Prowlers. Ripped by Anburn. Out to left. Caught by Neptune. So there's one down after one pitch. Lucian Mahir to the plate.
Yeah, that's good for the Moon Kingdom's bullpen. Any sort of quick outs you can get are just going to be beneficial going forward after having to pull the starter as early as they did. It could have been earlier, but you don't want to have to use the bullpen too long either way. Especially after the way last game went.
Certainly needing to get as much out of Yamazaki as possible. It's Yamazaki and Ogata, the two relievers for the Moon Kingdom the most effective in that third game. The final two, not so much. Attacking Hagrid there on the fastball. That one way in the zone, just too early, was corruptionz. He's too late on that one, but he does a nice job flipping it over that of the third baseman and past the left fielder. So a 2-out double for Mr. Hagrid. That'll bring up Savvy Sweets.
Yeah, 2-out double, 2-out danger. We've seen the top of the order come out and just get these rallies going in these middle innings, as I mentioned a couple times. So let's see now what he can do with Sweets, who's waiting for a pitch to hit. You saw he just missed the first one.
Hammers it, right field. It's down. Throw comes into the plate. It was just hit a bit too hard to score Hagrid. Back-to-back hits. Chance for strong legs.
Yeah, he set up well again.
About halfway through the game, I'm not sure I would have predicted a one-run game or a one-run scored game between the two. Yamazaki looking to punch out strong legs. It's high.
Yeah,
Runners at the
these
corners.
players probably feeling the pressure. As you can see, corruptionz striking out there. Big out number 3.
Strong legs shatters his bat on the ground. Frustrated, he couldn't convert the 2-out rally. It is still 1-0. 8-9-1 for the Moon Kingdom. We'll see if Yamazaki gets the at-bat. Curveball in the zone. Hagrid has to range over, makes the catch. So getting Pizza maybe a bit off balance there on the slow curve was corruptionz. That's 1 out. It will be Yamazaki. Yamazaki bidding for the hit, but a nice stop by Dawsall. There's that defense.
Yeah, nicely done in right field by Dawsall. Corruptionz getting it done again. The Prowlers just refusing to give an inch to Pizza Volcano. Having to get it done. Continue this inning again with 2 outs.
1-1 count. Sailor Mars, dangerous pitch, crushed to center. Strong legs, few steps behind him, makes the catch. So a 1-2-3 inning to the 8-9-1 batters. Looks like I thought I saw the controller disconnect logo about to pop up there. Instead, we play on.
Yeah, a little bit of peekaboo. 4, 5, and 6. Dangerous hitters for the Prowlers coming up, and that one could carry to left center field. It's got a lot of guts, and it's off the wall. Snatched
it is
by
off
Sailor
the
Moon.
wall. Sailor Moon unable to make the play. It's always sometimes when it's hit right there, it can be tough to judge whether or not you got to jump. So it's a leadoff double for Saxophone. Young Frostic tense, though he's 2 for 2. You'd think 3 for 3 would undo the negative mojo.
Yeah, maybe the error at first base on the ground ball. And that's 3 for 3 for sure. That baby is crushed to right off the pole. Wow.
No way he's going to be tense after that.
I don't know if I've ever seen one hit that out there. That is a shot.
It says 433. I'd have to think it'd be further had it not been stopped by the iron supports out there. What a shot from corruptionz. The Prowlers lead by 3. Both in the game and in the series. And that one literally right down the middle. Dawsall doesn't miss it. That's going to be an extra base hit. Moon collects it off the wall. It's a double. Prowlers looking to add on.
Yeah, and even with Dawsall's good speed, she hit that one so hard, the throw almost beat her to second base.
So now easy breezy. Good fastball inside. Yamazaki running out of steam. Pizza had to go to her a bit early due to the injury on the comebacker. That one over to the first baseman, so that'll be the first out of the inning. Runner advances to third, 90 feet away from the 4th run.
Ooh, good changeup.
Way ahead of it was Crash and Burn. Yamazaki gets ahead. That changeup not in a good spot. Corruptionz all over it. It's down the line. It's 4-0. Crash and Burn going for 2. The throw is good, but not in time. Prowlers sniffing a championship, starting to pile on some runs. Still plenty of time, though.
Yeah, we saw Pizza pick up that corruption swung early on the changeup, but going back to the well bit. Pizza there. That one hit hard over to second base, but a nice out number 2 made on the liner. Keeps the runner at second. Turns the lineup over for Hagrid.
So Yamazaki living dangerously here. Pizza not wanting to go to the pen, and a nice stop by Venus climbing the ladder. So that does end the inning, but the Prowlers score 3 times, out hitting the Moon Kingdom 12-4. We're into the 6th.
Only a few innings to work with now for the Moon Kingdom in the season if they want to get this done.
Would have to come back in the game and the series. Pizza pausing after that foul ball. A 1-2 fastball. Painted relatively well, and a great swing put on it by Pizza, but it's out to Hagrid for the first out. So now Neptune. 4:53 on the playoffs. Lucien Mahir locked in. That looks like the best ERA out of all 4 Prowler starters. Good play there by Anburn.
He is doing a great job here getting it done in the clincher. Yeah, that .77 ERA. It's so intimidating, and the whip below 1 as well.
Granted, going to be a smaller sample size than the rest of them, considering I believe he didn't get his first start until Game 4 of the semifinals.
Fair point.
So, although if memory serves, I believe corruptionz kind of circled back on his pitchers once they reset. I'd have to look at the screenshots, but in any case, a good inning there from Mahir. 2, 3, and 4 coming up for the Prowlers.
Yeah, we're into the 7th inning now. Business end of the World Series. Game 4. Title possibly could go into the hands of corruptionz tonight. Pizza Volcano back truly against the wall now with 9 outs to play with. And the bat of corruptionz to deal with here in the top half of the 7th.
Yeah, the bats of this entire Prowlers lineup just so unrelenting this whole series. That one smoked to center field on the contact swing, though, so it's caught by Moon. That'll bring up strong legs. Ogata effective in Game 3. Not effective on that pitch. That's blasted. Left field looking up. See you later. It's 5-0 Prowlers.
Little strong legs, baby. Loves the hit here at Sakura. 3rd home run, I believe, for him of the series in this park. 4th home run of the playoffs. And corruptionz just not going to let up. Wants to finish this possibly earlier than regulation even.
It is 5-0 here in the 7th. The hole just getting deeper for the Moon Kingdom. A battle between 2 offensive titans in the AAA. Certainly true in Season 8, but the big key to Season 9 is that corruptionz really cleaned up his own pitching. Almost 9-3 to a fast runner. That's how hard that was hit. That'll bring up Frostic.
That ball absolutely crushed there. Some good speed at first base as well.
2-0 to Frostic is inside, so 3-0. Now a 3-1, runner on first, crushed by Frostic into the gap. That should score another. Rounding 3rd is the runner. He will score. Frostic into 2nd. Saxophone touches the plate. It's 6-0 Prowlers.
It's getting dangerous now for Pizza Volcano. Got to find a way to stem the flow here. The corruptionz runs. That one hits softly over to second base. Should be out number 2.
So an out recorded there. Easy breezy now with a runner at 3rd. Wants every run he can manage. Ogata ineffective so far. Just running out of time. And that will be the 7th run, as that is well placed into left field for an RBI single. And now we're getting into that territory. The potential mercy He would need to do a bit more, but we're getting there.
Yeah, bottom part of his order up now, but he could find a way to turn things over. That one, 99 power, but off the hands, should be catchable for Sailor Moon. Nicely done in center field. Will end the inning.
Back-to-back 3-run frames has the Prowlers in the driver's seat. Final third of the game. We have seen Pizza explode. We saw it in game 3. Late. Ripped up the middle. Diving stop saxophone. 99 throw to first is in time for the out. Lucien Mahir throwing a gem in the biggest game, certainly of his career. Jumping stop saxophone. Corruptionz flexing now with his defense.
Yeah, it's just been unmatched here in this series by the Moon Kingdom. Just a few errors being crucial in giving up some runs in the closer portions of the ball games for the Moon Kingdom, and Corruptionz just been a lot tighter.
And a 1-2-3 inning. Back to work goes the lineup. Could that be it for him here? He is on fire. Looks like Corruptionz going to give him the honor of pitching and the honor of raking. It's into the gap. That should be extra bases. A lead-off double.
Yeah, nice lead-off double there from the pitcher. Well done, Corruptionz. Just looking to maybe put this right into Mercy territory, starting things off that way.
He knows as well as anyone, no lead is safe against a hitter as good as Pizza. He wants every run he can manage. If he can end it in 8, he'll end it in 8. That one to left field. That's going to bring that 10th run to the plate in the form of Savvy Sweets. Just keeps hitting.
Yeah, it looks unstoppable here through all 4 games of this series. The power, a little less so tonight. He hit a ton of home runs last night, but they were deep here at Sakura, though. The 2, I believe, solo shots he's hit so far this evening.
Hit and run attempt, and it's flipped to the right side, but into the glove of Pluto. Fires back to first. No double play. Just didn't get the right pitch to hit and run on, really. It was high and away. Dangerous hitter, strong legs, rips it up the middle. It is 8-0. Prowler's starting to make this thing just completely unreachable. And he's still going. Look at the stats on saxophone.
Yeah, he's looking to put this completely out of reach. Yeah, seriously, look at the power. If he finds his pitch, look at the reticle into the gap. That might score the 2 they need.
It is bobbled by the center fielder, so it will. Ladies and gentlemen, here in this potential clincher, the Prowlers have a 10-run lead. At least. I mean, he's still going. And that's it for Ogata. Season on the line. Can't leave her in too long. Another double switch. We saw that in the last game.
The double switch, a good play by Pizza Volcano, utilized well. But unfortunately, so far behind right now. We'll see how it plays out.
Caught near the ground there by the right fielder, so that's the second out. Kenzie Dossal now. This pitcher definitely a different look. Wasn't too effective in game 3, but didn't really get blown up either.
Yeah, Pizza just looking for anything to get the out, get a chance to hit, but now that's going to be an 11th run. Just tacking on as the away team in this Mercy territory right now are the Prowlers.
Just seems unable to miss right now, does Corruptionz, and he is headed straight for that trophy. Hiramatsu. 9 pitches so far. That went up the middle. Could this end the inning? It will. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. By virtue of Mercy, Corruptionz is 3 outs away from a World Series championship.
Gonna keep the ball in Mahir's hands. He's locked in 65 pitches, wants to get it done. 8, 9, and 1 in the order for the Moon Kingdom is who he has to face.
Delivers a strike. Lucien Mahir looking for that complete game. Over to Breezy. Caught on a hop, onto first for the out. 2 to go. Sailor Chibi Moon into the game after the double switch. Just looking to get on base. The deficit is 11. Swinging on that one, a hair out of the zone, protecting the plate. Extends the at-bat. Sailor Chibi Moon faces an 0-2 from Mahir. It's a strikeout. 1 to go for the Prowlers.
This is it, Moon Kingdom. Last chance, Sailor Mars. They have to get it done.
Ooh, dangerous pitch there. But why not attack the zone? Up 11. A strike away stands Corruptionz. The power fastball. Strike 3! Corruptionz! The Reaper, he's done it! He wins the AAA World Series. He brings the trophy to Pawtucket. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations indeed, Corruptionz. AAA World Series champion here in Season 9. Absolutely dominant performance. I mean, what more is there to be said from start to finish? It was absolutely insane.
Just completely riding the momentum of what was an incredible third game. Seriously, if you're joining us late, I would recommend going back to watch the VOD of that third game. Just fantastic. Certainly the best game of this 4-game AAA World Series. But he completely rides the momentum of that win into a dominant performance on both sides of the ball. He smashed, he pitched, he wins 11-0, and he is our champion. This is something he wanted really bad. He didn't like how he went out last season. He got swept in the semifinals. He came back this season. He improved his pitching. He stuck with the contact hitting up until playoffs, but then converted to power swinging. And he looks like a natural. I mean, he completely just stomped his way through this tournament, and huge congrats to him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done throughout the entire season for Corruptionz and the Pawtucket Prowlers, his team. The road here, he was dominant, like you said, and throughout, even when the ego turned up, he showed like he turned up. It was insane. Pizza Volcano, though, was such a formidable opponent, getting all the way here, fighting 7 games against Phillies Rock just to get here. The power just fell short, I think, in this series, allowing Corruptionz to really take the wheel and beat Pizza at their own game, like I said last night, by hitting all those home runs, all those gappers, really taking advantage of both of the parks, and it was a full, complete display from start to finish in this series all season for Pawtucket. Congratulations again to Corruptionz.
Yeah, congratulations. And like you said, got to tip your cap to Pizza Volcano. What a fantastic season, winning the Long Ballo Award, just being the most threatening hitter in the AAA in Season 9, and showing the persistence in that 7-game series. That was not easy. That was not an easy series. Phillies Rock very nearly could have been in this World Series instead, but Pizza said no. Said I'm gonna bear down and get this done. Just ran into the buzzsaw of Corruptionz, who played lights out, borderline perfect play. I mean, I guess you could say that third game, it was super close. Came down to the final out multiple times, but the other 3 games really tilted in Corruptionz' favor. He put on a show, and he's the champion. And I just can't wait to see what's in store, not only for Corruptionz, but for Pizza as we go forward in XBL history.
Yeah, absolutely. They've put their stamp on the AAA here through 2 seasons. Both of them performed well in the regular season and the playoffs now. The hardware goes to Corruptionz after this one. They both seem like they're ready for the big step up, but we have an off season between now and then to figure everything out. It looks to be exciting, though. And there's still more XBL action here in Season 9 to keep us satisfied and rolling. I'm very excited for that coming up this week.
Yeah, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, be back here on this channel if you want to catch that. The resumption of the XBL World Series between Astronauts Coupon and Lazy, the reigning champ. Rematch of Season 8 World Series. They're all tied at a game apiece, each of them trading a mercy win against each other. So it's been if you like offense, come check us out tomorrow night. And if you want more specifics about that sort of thing and future broadcasts, you can always scroll down and click the Discord link to join. That's where our community is housed at large. A lot of discussion, a lot of highlights and things of that nature. So consider that. And with that, I've been Weaver for Prez. Thank you all for joining us for the AAA World Series. Congrats again to Corruptionz. And Dwayne, it's all yours.
Thank you, Weaver. I do have a small schedule correction for you that I wasn't able to share with you before the cast tonight. This game's tomorrow night, getting moved to Thursday. We're going to get that sorted out with the casters. But we have the resumption of the XBL on Thursday night. Same time, though, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific. But yeah, thank you, Weaver, for being in the booth. Congratulations to Corruptionz for winning the AAA World Series, second ever AAA World Series champion in the XBL's 9-season long history. Congratulations for Pizza Volcano for getting here. All of our participants, everybody in the AAA that put it together this season. It was an awesome show, awesome regular season on the matches of the week, awesome tournament here that we've seen on everybody's channel and the main channel here. So thank you all again for participating. Thanks everybody for viewing, and we'll see you all later this week. Weaver and Dwayne out. Have a good one.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I think I'm still coming through.